Are you sure we should be doing this?
Yeah, I mean, dating is like riding a bike. Once you've learned, the rules change, the options disappear, and you're left hurt and confused. I'm like emotionally too available.
I'm the only we that I've known for so long.
There's like vacancy. There's always vacancy. So I went on a date. That's a lie.
I'm just really happy alone anyway, so it's fine. Like, I don't need anybody. It's like, it's
Fuck it. Do you want to just go have dinner? What the?
Welcome to Dating Advice from two guys who should not be giving dating advice. I'm Jordan.
And I'm CJ.
And why don't you go ahead and explain it a little bit?
Okay, cool. So this is the first episode of our vlog. It started as a blog series on Lessons from Happy Hour of the same name, where readers would give us like questions, and we would like give them dating advice. But I think it would be funny because we really shouldn't be giving dating advice. Like,
at all.
He's never had a successful relationship ever.
Can we move on?
No, I think the people need to know.
It hurts.
And I've had relationships that are long, but they all end, and I usually am the one who got dumped.
What does that say
That's
about you?
heavy.
What does that say about
It's
you?
real heavy. Anyway, I think we should just get into the question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm really hurt right now.
Dear two guys, I recently got out of a 3-year relationship. The breakup wasn't great, but wasn't dramatic at all. I'm wondering what my next step should be. Some friends suggest I dive right back into dating. Some think that I should have a hoe phase, and others think I should take time, not date at all, and enjoy being single. What's the best advice for dating, or not, after a breakup? Signed, date, hoe, or a no-go?
So what do you think?
I don't know. I like this kind of like question because I think because I've gone through so many breakups and I've done each of those things. So I think, I don't know, I've had my hoe phase. I've had to go straight into dating someone else. I've had to like be a nun and like cry every night and find myself journey. But I think it should be kind of like a mix of like the things, right? Like it shouldn't be one or the other.
Right. I mean, I feel like we're just like at a place in time where you can literally be whatever you want. Like if Donald Trump can be the president, you can be a hoe.
It encourages my hoe-ness this exact same way.
I truly don't. It's different.
It's different. You actually say, please stop, close your lips.
Please stop. You've been in this relationship for 3 years, so maybe it is time to get to know yourself. And maybe it's not in you to be a hoe. Like maybe it's in you to just be alone.
Maybe it's time for you to get to know somebody else. Because like, as far as like somebody's else, because you've had the same sex with the same person for 3 years.
Why are you like this?
What do you mean?
Why are you encouraging this person?
Because there's there's nothing like having like that like excitement of like just new sex with like somebody new. Like that's exciting.
But don't go around catching STDs trying to get over somebody, because that's not like, you don't want to do that. That's not good.
I think it could be very
safe. Be safe.
I think it'd be very enlightening. That person has tickled the cat the same way every time, and now you find somebody new and they have new tricks. So the two, I really don't think anybody should date someone else after they've been in a 3-year relationship. Because you're gonna be comparing them.
Yeah, and it's not fair to make someone your rebound just because you can't get your shit together.
Just because you need attention.
Right. Honestly, maybe it's best to just be alone and focus on you.
Yeah, but I think also, like, if you've never had, like, a hoe phase before and you've been in a 3-year relationship, I think you should have a hoe phase.
I mean, if you're alone and you want to be a hoe, that's fine, but that doesn't mean you have to be, like, the biggest hoe. Like, you can, like, hoe...
So bust it halfway open, not all the way open.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please, if you will.
3 years, like, you're always with the same person. You kind of compromise yourself a little bit with that person. You know, everything's like not everything's at the beck and call of somebody else, but like for the most part, it's like you have to consider someone else. So now that you're single and free, I think you have your own schedule. I think that it's your time to like really like zone in on you and like focus on you, do the things you like to do.
Right.
You know, like, right?
Yeah.
And if you happen to have sex or casual sex, then do that too. I don't think there's like a right or wrong way. I just don't think you should date. Like, that's like my hard fast rule. I
think it is too soon to date. So I'm gonna lean more towards be alone and be a hoe.
Be alone and be a hoe.
Again, it's like a case-by-case basis. You can't really say,
yeah,
oh, I've been single for 3 months, so I'm ready. Because sometimes it takes people years to get over a breakup. It just depends on
what that person wants to. Yeah. And the circumstance of the breakup. Like, if it was like infidelity, it might be easier because it's like that person fucked me over, so fuck them.
So I'm gonna fuck all their friends. No. Okay.
Why are you talking about it? Whoop, that shouldn't happen.
If that ain't Jesus calling.
This is so unprofessional. Hey, what's up? The whole idea of like, you're starting to date someone and you like aren't over your ex or like keep thinking about your ex and stuff. I actually have a story about that. So I think it's story time, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I know this girl who was in a relationship for like 2 years and they broke up. She was the one that got dumped. So she wasn't really ready for the relationship to be over, but it's over, it's expired, whatever. So she's like, I'm gonna prove to myself. I'm gonna go out with someone new and be over this motherfucker who dumped me and like, it's all good and gravy, right? So she goes to this date with, well, she meets somebody off of a dating app and they're talking for a little while and they're like, okay, let's like go out to dinner. I think it was like what did she say? An Ethiopian restaurant. So she goes to this restaurant and when she meets the guy, she's like, cause he's like, doesn't really look like his pictures, but it's like still kind of him. It's like a faded version. So she's like, am I being catfished? Is this like diet catfish? Like, what do you call this?
Right.
So anyway, so she's like, well, fuck it. He's paying for it. I'm about to have these drinks. I'm about to get lit. So her basic ass, I think she's like 21 at the time or 22. And she's like drinking what? Amaretto sours or like vodka cranberries. You know, the basic shit that we used to drink when we were little.
I didn't ever.
Whatever. So in the middle of the date, she's like, everything the boy does or everything the date does, like she's thinking of her ex. Like the way that chewing food. God damn it, my ex chewed food like this. Or, you know, like a joke. God damn, my ex would never tell a joke like this. Just comparing apples to oranges the entire time.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Shut up. So I think that she was like in the middle of the date, constantly thinking of her ex, completely not over her ex. The date gets up to go to the bathroom. What does this drunk bitch do? Gets up and leaves. Exits. Walks out. So the poor chap, like the poor guy, the poor chump. I said chap. The poor chump. What's a chap?
Are we in London?
Poor chap. But the poor guy, he comes back to nothing because she's a trash ass individual.
You know what? You are a trash ass individual.
Why?
Because that is you. I remember this story. Trash.
I think it's time for bullshit or prolific. And I'm gonna put on my glasses for this.
Your glasses are fake.
You're fake.
That's real.
Okay, great. Anyway, shit. Awesome, here we go. Bullshit or prolific? You ready for the first one?
I'm
when
ready.
I pull it up from my phone that I'm playing with that I can't find? Okay, here we go.
Embarrassing.
Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness.
I'm gonna say bullshit. You lost me at cry.
What is wrong with you?
Don't cry. Get your shit together.
You need to like
and move on.
get in tune with your fucking feelings.
I don't know, but don't cry.
Whatever. Okay. You got one for me?
I do.
Okay, ready.
No matter how broken your heart is, the world doesn't stop for your grief.
I'm actually gonna say prolific.
I agree.
I agree with that because nobody gives a fucking fuck.
Right. Like,
Which is so sad to say, but like, you gotta move on.
you have to, because like, bitch, you being in your bed crying, you about to get fired. Like, focus on your shit. Like, you have things to do.
Oh, I have a great song for later, for our playlist for later. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The only whole heart is broken one because it lets the light in.
That's bullshit too. What?
All my quotes are bullshit?
Pretty much. Why'd
Okay.
you choose these?
Okay, why is it bullshit?
Why do you have to have a broken heart to make it whole? I don't understand.
Because you gotta like,
Let the light in.
yeah, that's why.
No. Let's see. What do I have for you now? Love is unconditional. Relationships are not.
That's real too. Prolific. Also, all mine are bullshit and all yours are prolific.
I'm deep.
All right, whatever. Okay, one more. I think I have two more actually. But
Okay.
I think it's very healthy to spend time alone. You need to know how to be alone and not be defined by another person.
Oh, I agree. That is prolific.
I got one. Yes.
All right, I have another one. This one you may actually like. The heart was made to be broken.
No, that's bullshit.
How do you like the one about having a broken heart to let the light in?
Because like, if your heart happens to break, you
Let's be consistent.
wait, no. If you happen to like get your heart broken and it allows you to grow from it, like let the light in. But like to say like I'm meant to be heartbroken, that's stupid to me.
Well, see, I interpreted it as the heart is made to be broken because it can withstand that.
Because it's strong.
Yeah.
So it's bullshit prolific at the same time.
Yes, it's both.
Okay. My last one.
It's prolific.
It's prolific. My last one. Here we are. Me, myself, and I. That's all I've got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend.
That is like, that could move me to tears.
Church, bitch.
Possibly.
Church.
That is prolific.
So prolific.
So prolific.
Okay, great, awesome.
Great, so this is our impromptu playlist for the episode.
All right, yeah, so basically, we've come up with some songs that we think fits the theme of dating with after a breakup, and let's share some of our choices.
Should I begin?
I think you should.
Okay, so my first song is going to be New Rules by Dua Lipa because you don't want to cycle back to that situation. And my second song will be, I would have to say, Bad Blood by Nao.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, so that's going to be my second song.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with I Do What I Love by Ellie Goulding. Especially because there's like a line that's like, I gotta move on, baby, because bitches gotta eat. You can't dwell in things. You gotta move on, live your life, be single. And then I'm gonna go with, it's kind of cliche and whatever, but it was like my breakup song. One of my breakup songs from one of my breakups. I'm Out by Sierra.
Oh yeah.
No. But yeah, so we have a complete playlist ready for you guys that you can probably you can visit the blog. It'll be up on the blog as a Spotify playlist and like a link below, right?
Yes.
Probably like 5, 6, 7, 10 songs, a whole album, whatever. We'll treat you guys. We've gone through everything. I think it's time to wrap this shit up. What is your final thought on this topic? What do you feel?
Where you're ready to be in your movement forward from the relationship truly depends on you as a person. So ultimately what you decide to do is based on how you feel. You can't really force yourself into moving on sexually or trying to jump into another relationship. You just have to do what feels right.
I guess that's fair, but also like a cop-out because you didn't give them advice. I'm just kidding.
I didn't, because fair. This is hard.
It's hard. I'm gonna say my final say is that you should don't date anyone new, because it's been 3 years, chill the fuck out. But if you wanna have a hoe phase while finding yourself, I think those two go hand in hand, and do that, right?
I just don't know how you find yourself while you're being a hoe. And please use condoms.
We're like, what? Please use condoms, safe sex. But,
always.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's like our first one.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
I don't know how it's gonna come out. It might be trash.
Trash.
But you might love it, so you should like, subscribe, share, post, delete, repost. Everything you need to do. Okay. Comment. Send us hate mail. Oh, actually, if you have any advice that you need from the two guys, this email that's coming up around here is gonna pop up, and you can send any question you want. It can be ridiculous, it can be funny. It doesn't need to be about dating, and we'll answer it. Also, if you think that I'm cute in any way, you can slide in my DM. Also, if you have any advice that you want to give us, I'd appreciate it because something isn't working. All right, bye. Stool. I have to like do a run and leap. Oh shit. Every time, man. Okay. Gotta find you a stool. A stool to get on. Right? This shit. I'm too short for this fucking stool. Oh, that could be classic. Oh my gosh. You need to grow. Grow up.
I like this little mesh action.
Yeah?
The Sazes?
Yeah?
I like it.
I just figured we were gonna shoot it again.
Do you want to do that again?
Yeah.